Hi guys, and welcome back, and today I'm going to be doing a 10-minute makeup routine using all Drugstore products. Now, I was recently challenged by one of my lovely subscribers to do a 5-minute makeup routine, and I failed absolutely dismally. So 5 minutes for me would be a little bit of mascara, something to even out my skin tone, and probably not much else, to be honest with you. So I thought, let me extend it to a respectable 10 minutes, and I'll be able to do a whole lot more during that time. So I'm going to start off with foundation, and I'm going to be going in with one of my all-time favorites. That's the L'Oreal Infallible Fresh Wear Foundation, and I'm going to be applying it with my fingers today, just taking a pump of it onto my fingers like that. And some days I do just really enjoy getting down and dirty with the makeup, and that includes applying things with my fingers, and today is one of those days. It doesn't necessarily make the application any quicker for me. I do find it's very quick and easy for me with a brush, but today I just feel like using my fingers for this one. I do love this one. It's one of my all-time favorites, and just to let you know that I will put links to all the products in the description box below. So just making sure that that is all rubbed in and bringing a little bit down under my chin and onto my neck as well. And then I'm going to let that set for just a little bit before I go in with powder. And now I am going to start on the eyes. And today I'm going to be using an eye pencil. It's a little one that I found in my stash the other day from Essence. It's in the color Teddy, very similar to MAC Teddy, in fact. So just using a little bit of that, I am going to take it just onto the outer third of the under eye area. I don't generally use an eye pencil on the lower lid. I do prefer to go in with a shadow, but this one is a very light brown, so it's not going to look very hard on the lower lash line. And then I'm just bringing it onto the corner of the lid as well, just to deepen up the lid slightly, and then taking a pencil brush, I am going to just blend it out. Now, this kind of makeup is the kind of thing I would do on the weekends if I'm going down to the grocery store and I don't want to scare the cashiers. I like to put on a little bit of makeup, and so this kind of routine is something that I would do for that, because there are a couple of, well, I can't really call them non-negotiables, but they just, because I love makeup so much, they're just things that I just can't do without. And I love to put on my blush. I love to at least sort of brush up my brows, that kind of thing. And then I do like a little bit of definition around the eye area. And of course, I like to use something that's going to even out my skin tone, even if it is just a tinted moisturizer. So now we're going to go into the crease, and I'm going in with an old palette from Wet n Wild. This is called Rose in the Air, and I'm going in with this N shade as a transition shade. You can see it is well used. Just taking a blending brush, and I'm just using a little bit of that, going up into the crease and up onto the upper lid, just to define my crease, because I do have hooded eyes, and I find that just this helps to just make them look slightly more awake. And because this color is quite light, I don't really need much precision. So I do find weekends I don't really get too caught up in the precision of my makeup. So just something that's just quite easy, but it just looks like I have made an effort, and it just makes me look alive, and it doesn't scare anyone that I might come into contact with. So just something quite, I suppose you could call it understated. So very important is just to add a little bit of definition. Now I'm going to powder down my face. I'm going in with my Rimmel Stay Matte. I do like to add a bit of powder because I have got combination skin. So I do like to just powder down the makeup, and I'm going in with a powder blush today. So I find that this just also helps the blush to blend a little bit more easily if I have powdered things down. And the blush that I'm going in with today is one from Revlon, and it is in the shade Mauvelous. I really like this. It's a matte blush. It's very finely milled and it's just beautiful for mature skin. You need to go very lightly with this because it's highly pigmented. So I'm just taking a little blush brush and then I just like to tap off the excess and then just kind of stamp it onto the cheek. Now for weekend makeup or for makeup where I'm in a hurry, like a 10-minute routine like this, for example, I probably wouldn't go in with contour or bronzer or anything like that, or highlighter. As I say, these would just be, the blush is just one of my non-negotiables. So that would be important, but I probably wouldn't really faff with the rest of the routine. So I think for today, I'm not even going to worry about bronzer. Just add the things that are really necessary. And then for the brows, I could just brush them up, but I'm going to add a little bit of color to them. So I'm going to go in with a brow pencil. Today I'm using one, it's from a local brand called Hanon, and this is in the shade Taupe. And this is just going to give a little bit more definition to my brows. So this is a very light shade, so I don't need too much precision with this, but it does just help to give my brows a little bit of definition. And I would say if you're in a hurry and the only like two things that you want to do, the things that will make the most difference to your face is giving your eyes some definition, so a little slick of mascara and some definition to your brows. That can actually make all the difference in the world if you're in a hurry and you just don't want to faff with all the rest. I'm just going to brush my brows up, so this is going to get rid of any foundation that's already in the brow. This is going to help to brush that out. And then I could go on and set them. I'm not going to set them for today. I think just giving them some definition and brushing them out is really enough. If I were going to set them, I would go in with my Essence Like a Boss. This is a really great setting gel. Now I'm going to go in with a little bit of mascara. So today I'm going in with my L'Oreal Telescopic Lift. I am coming to the end of this, so if you do know of any other really good drugstore mascaras, please leave me a comment down below. I would love to know what you are using and what you are impressed with at the moment. So I'm just going to go ahead and add a couple of coats of this to each eye. So we've got a couple of minutes left, and now I am going to add some lipstick. I'm just taking off my lip balm. I probably wouldn't go in with a lip liner. If I were to use a lip liner, I would use the Revlon Color Stay. I really do like that one. I'm going in with a Revlon Shine lipstick, and this is in Glossed Up Rose. So guys, that is a 10-minute makeup routine. Let me know down below if you could get this done in a lot less time using very similar products. I'd love to hear from you. So leave me a comment down below. I have foregone my bronzer and my highlighter, but as I say, they're not things that I necessarily use every single day. I would say that my non-negotiables are giving my eyes some definition, giving my skin an even skin tone, and putting on a little bit of blush and a little bit of lipstick. So those are my definite go-tos. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Please don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Ciao, ciao.